This is the flag of Morocco. This is the political map of Morocco. You can see it is bordered in the east by Algeria, and on the west it is Atlantic. In the south it is West Sahara, and in the north it is the Strait of Gibraltar with Mediterranean Sea. You can note the famous Atlas mountain in Morocco. And in this video we will tour the city of Marrakesh. Our tour to Morocco begins today. In this trip we'll cover 3 countries: Morocco, Portugal and Spain. So we started from Kolkata International Airport. Our flight is scheduled to start at 3:50 am. It is Qatar Airways. Our flight will reach Morocco via Doha, and there will be a short stop at Casablanca before we reach to Marrakesh. We have reached the Menara International Airport of Marrakesh. Marrakesh was a former imperial city in western Morocco, and it is a major economic center and home to mosques, palaces and gardens. This is the outside of the Menara airport of Marrakesh. Marrakesh is one of the northern Africa's most colorful and bustling cities. Abdul, our driver cum guide, has already arrived with his car. We are now proceeding to the hotel. Marrakesh is particularly popular with the French, and numerous French celebrities own large properties in the city. We reached our hotel. You can see the name Rayad Magador Opera. It's just beside the Opera House. Now we have checked into our room. This is inside the hotel complex. Huge lampshade hanging from the ceiling. After refreshing ourselves, we'll now walk around the place. In front we can see the famous Opera House of Marrakesh. It's in fact the cultural center here. Temperature, you can see it is 36 degrees centigrade. Now we are near the railway station of Marrakesh. Beautifully decorated railway station. Marrakesh is served by the international airport and by Marrakesh railway station, which connects the city of Marrakesh to Casablanca and northern Morocco. Timetable of the railways is displayed here. After loitering around a couple of hours, we returned to our hotel. Next day morning, we'll go for a city tour. Our local guide has come. He is now explaining about the city tour.
The high Atlas mountains.
Okay.
Because in Morocco we have 3 chains of mountains. We have middle Atlas mountains in north of Morocco, nearby Fez. High Atlas mountains in here, in south. And anti-Atlas in Sahara.
Now we will visit the Menara garden. Marrakesh is famous for its parks, especially the Menara olive garden and the walled 1,000-acre Agdal gardens. An irrigation system built under the Almoravids is still used to water the city's garden.
Important and the most fashioned city for investing in tourism. And blue eyes. These are the original Tuareg.
Our guide is very friendly. The Menara garden were established in 1157 AD by Almohad ruler Abd Mumin. They are centered around a large water reservoir surrounded by orchards and olive groves. A 19th century pavilion stands at the edge of the reservoir. Plenty of olive trees all around. After visiting the olive Menara garden, we'll now visit the other parts of the Marrakesh city.
Also, nobody is allowed to build higher than that tower.
Guide informed us that no one is allowed to build any structure higher than that Koutoubia Mosque minaret. Plenty of camels and horses are kept here. Now we have reached our next spot, that is the Koutoubia Mosque. A symbol of the city and visible for miles is the Moorish minaret of the 12th century Koutoubia Mosque. This is the beautiful gardens outside the Koutoubia Mosque. The ramparts of Marrakesh, which stretch for some 12 miles around the Medina of the city, were protective fortifications. The walls are made of distinct orange, red clay and chalk, giving the name Red City for Marrakesh. Koutoubia Mosque is one of the largest and the most famous mosques in the city, located southwest of Jamaa el-Fna. The mosque was founded in 1147 by Almohad Caliph Abd Mumin. A second version of the mosque is now standing and it's built around 1158. Its minaret tower, the tallest in the city, is 253 feet in height and is considered an important landmark and symbol of Marrakesh. The Koutoubia Mosque is flanked by Koutoubia Gardens.
In architecture, those Moors that come from southern Spain, from Andalusia, they brought this kind of art which we call includes the Riyadh because it was always rich in gardens.
Riyads are common in Marrakesh based on the design of Roman villa. They are characterized by an open central garden courtyard surrounded by high walls. Beautiful artwork on the walls and ceilings. The unique feature is the presence of courtyard and fountain in the center, and there is a corresponding mirror on the other end. Best known palace is Bahia Palace, which is still in use as one of the official residences of the King of Morocco.
Religion, we are not allowed to hang any painting in where there is any figurative design of human or animal.
This is the reception hall. What a beautiful, intricate artwork.
There are 4 rooms.
These are 4 houses where the harems used to stay. And these are 24 rooms for the concubines. The historic wealth of the city is manifested in palaces, mansions, and other lavish residences. Date palms are on the tree. They feature orange and palm trees and are frequented by storks. This room was used for special parties held here. And this is a private garden of the palace. Note the unique tree in front of us. Beautiful reflections of the colored glasses on the floor. Remember my video of Moti Mahal of Udaipur City Palace in Rajasthan, India. After seeing the palaces and mosques, we'll now visit the Medina with the market area or the souks. The Mella of Marrakesh is the old Jewish quarter of the city and is located on the Kasbah area of the city's Medina. This is the main post office of Marrakesh. So this is one of the streets in Medina leading to the market area. Now this is typical Medina of any places in this part of Africa. Names of the road are written like this. Small narrow lanes. We are now in Old Morocco. The Medina is a densely packed walled medieval city dating to the Berber Empire with maze-like alleys where thriving souks, marketplaces, sell traditional textiles, pottery and jewelry. We have reached the souk area or the proper market area. And Marrakesh has the largest traditional market in Morocco with some 18 souks. Historically, the souks of Marrakesh were divided into retail areas for particular goods such as leather, carpets, metalwork and pottery. The name of this square is Jamaa el-Fna. You can see Jamaa el-Fna is a huge square in this market complex. Marrakesh city is one of the busiest in Africa, with Jamaa el-Fna being the busiest square in the continent and serves as a major economic center and tourist destination. Historically, Zamat el-Fna was used for public executions by rulers who sought to maintain their power by frightening the public. The square attracted dwellers from the surrounding desert and mountains to trade here, and stalls were raised in the square from early in its history. On the door you can see two door knockers. The lower one is used by children. Again, we are visiting the residential area of Old Morocco, that is the Medina. On the door, there is the impression of the Star of David, which means this is owned by some Moroccan Jewish people. This is the full residential area of the Medina. The Medina Quarter is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now we are visiting a herbal shop. We can smell the strong fragrance and beautiful odor of the perfumes.
This is natural smell, you call it ambergris. Maybe if you know about amber, that one you can use it like natural freshener. You put it like in the room to make the smell nice, in the clothes, in the car, and someplace if you get like the moths problem.
After a brief tour, we returned to our hotel. We had our lunch and now I'm taking photos from my hotel room. Grand bird's eye view of the Marrakesh city from my hotel room. Note that all the buildings have the same colors outside. This is the Opera House. Marrakesh has been inhabited by Berber farmers since Neolithic times. Marrakesh was founded in 1070 AD by Emir Abu Bakr as the imperial city of Almoravid Empire. We can now see the minaret of the Koutoubia Mosque. Now we will have an evening self-walking tour. We are now near a park. The children are playing all around. Locals are enjoying near the fountain area. These are the street indicators. We'll now again visit the main market plaza, that is Jamaa el-Fna. Spend some time there. It's so lively and looking so nice. Huge plaza, plenty of people, various types of gatherings, various types of games. Zamat el-Fna square attracted tradesmen, snake charmers, dancing boys of the Chelu Atlas tribe, and musicians playing pipes, tambourines, and African drums. Today, the square attracts people from a diversity of social and ethnic backgrounds and tourists from all around the world. Snake charmers, acrobats, magicians, mystics, musicians, monkey trainers, herb sellers, storytellers, dentists, pickpockets, and entertainers in medieval garb still populate the square. Refreshing ourselves with some drinks. After the evening stroll, we returned to our hotel. We had a small musical program of Moroccan folk songs. Again, after dinner, we are having a stroll outside. It's round about 10 p.m. Next day morning, we are leaving for Casablanca. Our same car and same driver Abdul. In my next video, see the beautiful city of Casablanca. After seeing my videos, please do like, share and comment. And please do not forget to subscribe my channel.